fellow farmers and friends, welcome back to another Misled Farms live stream. First order of business before we do anything else tonight. Sincerest apologies for having to cancel yesterday's live stream and bump it back a day. Had a lot going on yesterday, a little bit more going on today between work and some other stuff. Just kind of needed an evening to relax and just process things. Doc, good evening and welcome back, man. Excited. I am ready. John, good evening. Welcome back to the live stream. Happy to have you guys all here. We got some work to do. Elma, Missouri. Things are looking decent. I think by the end of the night tonight, though, we got to add a little bit more to the farm here. So that's going to be one of our main priorities, is adding some more stuff to the farm. Once again, welcome back, everyone, to the Misled Farms live stream. Appreciate you guys all coming out tonight. Again, apologies for having to reschedule from yesterday to today. Glad to see everyone's still here, though. Means a lot to me. Absolutely means a lot to me. Forever grateful. I appreciate you guys spending part of your day, part of your evening, part of your night with me here during this live stream. We are closing in on 400 subscribers on the channel. It's insane. It's absolutely insane. I can't even believe it. I'm going to make it my mission to find more words to use to express my gratitude and my thankfulness for all the support on the channel. Most recent No Man's Land episode has gone up the other day. If you've not seen that, go check that out. It was actually it was a pretty mellow episode. It was pretty mellow. We got a few things done around the farm, and we had some issues, though. I actually ended up recording episode 8 twice. The first time I recorded it, and if you've seen the episode, you know what I'm about to say, but I recorded the episode the first time, got everything done, saved the game, closed out, liked how it went, was getting ready to start the editing process, threw it in the video editing software, and then realized I had zero audio through the whole entire recording. Heartbreaking. Was really upset by that. So we had to re-record the episode with all of these new changes and updates that we did in the initial recording that had no audio. So part of the episode is just spent kind of getting everyone up to date on the things that happened. And then we did a couple other things around the farm, and then that was it. Frankenmuth Farms, though, I have got to absolutely get busy on getting the Frankenmuth Farms episode up. I have recorded another episode of a series that will be coming to the channel here shortly. I keep teasing it every single time I live stream, but I swear to God, it's happening. It's coming. I'm finishing up the third planting of peas and corn on Elma. That's what we got to get into as well. We did the one harvest. Matter of fact, it sounds like a great way to kick the episode off here. Let's take a look at our planting season right now for the month of August. We don't really have a lot going on in the month of August as far as planting is concerned. Canola, decent. Poplar, staying away from it. Grass, always a solid bet, but we have a grass field already. Alfalfa, I feel like, is a pretty low tier crop. I don't think we're going to make a lot of money off alfalfa if we were to pursue that. Yes, 68 bucks. No thanks. Not happening. Peas, though, definitely happening. Peas are for sure happening. I can't remember. Did we ended in the month of August at the end of the last live stream, right? Or no, actually, I don't even think we played through the whole month of August because we harvested peas in the last live stream, and peas can be harvested starting in August, which means we've been in the month of August since the last live stream, so we probably got to move on to the month of September here soon. September does bring in some additional options for us, though, as far as wheat and barley are concerned. However, we technically only have 2 fields, one of which we are going to leave as the grass field. I think we need to plow up field 36. On Bucks, you have to use only the base animal pens if you want to actually see the animals from TNT modding. All right, so let me chat about Bucks County for a second, because that was actually a big deal the other day for me. So Bucks County is the series that's coming to the channel. I currently have 2 episodes recorded, one of which has been fully edited and is ready for upload. I am waiting until I get about 3 to 4 episodes is what I'm thinking before I actually start uploading the series. That way I can progressively upload those episodes and you guys will get new content for the channel. But also, while those are uploaded and fresh, it gives me time to continue working on No Man's Land and Frankenmuth Farms. So what I learned is Bucks County had a map update, or well, I should just say an update for the mod, which requires a new game save. Now, I'll say this, as much as I really enjoy playing this game and love it, I never understood how to take stuff from one game save and put it into a new game save. I didn't realize that when maps updated, let me simplify this explanation. I didn't realize when maps updated, you had to create a whole new game save in the game itself. That threw me through a loop. So here I was doing some research, right? Because I've already done one whole episode worth of progress and had the farm set up the way I wanted to. Now, Doc, you bring up the animals. That's a great point, because the original cow pen that was on that map only held 45 cows. If I'm not mistaken, it was 45 cows. Now, with the map update, it holds 500, which I love, because that's actually the amount that I wanted to have. So I was originally going to put 2 cow pens down. Not always, though. You talking for some of the map updates? Not all map updates require a new game save. This one did, but yeah, you're correct. Not all map updates require a new game save. Those are the best kind of updates, the ones that don't require new game saves. But a lot changed. The cow pen changed, and I'm pretty sure in the original Bucks County map before the update, they actually had a carrot field. Now, with the recent update, there's no more carrot fields. So I'm anticipating there to be another map update after the premium expansion drops November, what is it, 14th or 15th, the premium expansion drops. Which you already know, we absolutely have the premium expansion, and you absolutely know we're gonna have to try to harvest carrots, plant and harvest carrots. All right, order of business for today. Field 36, plowing it up. Does not need to be a second grass field. Not right now anyways. Field 39 is gonna be sufficient. Elma's about to get another update too, but no new save will be needed. Oh, thank the Lord. I would probably cry if we had a map update on Alma and that required a new game save. I mean, now I kind of understand how to move the files over and do all that kind of good stuff, but yeah, what a process that was. Absolute job. Absolute job. All right, let me let's kill some music just for the time being, just for a little bit. All right, so a couple ideas I have. Yeah, me too. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, heartbreaking if that were the case. So last live stream, we talked about doing quite a bit of stuff here around the farm. One of the big things we talked about doing was expanding this grass field out into this area. And seeing how we are, is my run multiplier not turned on? Oh, there we go. That's so much better. This field here is, like I mentioned before, this is going to get plowed up and we're going to replant a crop here. I don't know what we're going to go with. I think in order to get the most bang for our buck, I'm kind of thinking maybe going with canola. Let's look at some price comparisons between canola and barley. I'm pretty certain canola ooh. Yeah, it's going to be canola. We'll plant canola. Not saying it's going to be the permanent crop that stays here the whole entire time, but at least for right now to give us something that we can plant and harvest and make some money off of. The other thing is we have all these bales here. We need to get these wrapped up and moved off the field. We have all of these bales here still. And I'm absolutely going to mow this field and bale this field and get these bales as well. And maybe what we'll do is we'll just sell off all of our silage bales right off the rip. And we'll just, we'll supplement our income with that. And then I'm thinking maybe we convert this area to a field as well. I want to wait until we get into a little bit more of like putting structures down on the farm. I want to make sure how much of this area we're actually going to utilize before I start converting stuff like this into another field. This area over here is pretty nice too. But I figure we have a silo system that holds 5 million liters, so I really don't feel like another silo is absolutely necessary. But like we might eventually get into putting like some fermenting silos down. Let's see what we have options wise for fermenting silos. Let's see. I know I have some installed. It's just a matter of finding them. Right here, fermenting silo, 30 grand. Grass drying. This one's a little bit more complex. This one not only does silage, but also will produce hay. But I think we would just roll with something like this, and then we'd have a silage station. And then there are some additional silos that I think actually produce TMR, provided that you put in all of the required inputs for them. I think, if I'm not mistaken, yeah, it's some of these right here, I thought. Silage, 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 silage. Well, damn, maybe not. Turn the canola into oil? Absolutely. I would agree with that. Absolutely would agree with that statement. Wow, we didn't even put our peas into the silo. Is that because we were going to sell them? Is that why we didn't do that? I feel like every time I start the live stream up and I take a look at what we have going on, I'm like, what was I doing last time that I need to do this time? Oh, absolutely not. We're not selling peas. Not a chance. Gonna make next to nothing on peas if we sold them right now. Let's just throw them into the silo. All right, we do have to do just a little bit of the boring stuff first. We got to do a little bit of landscape work here. Is this the... Nope, that's not the right kind. Is this the right kind? Not really. How about... That one's got to be the right kind. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, we'll kind of dress this up just a little bit. Clean this up. Careful not to take too much of that grass with us. I don't want to infringe too closely onto this future field expansion that we're about to do. All right, that looks a little bit better for now. And until I can get all of these silage bales moved out of the way, that's going to suffice for now. Clean that up. This whole area back here, I'm not really sure what we're going to use this for. I think what I might even do is, until we think we need it, I'm not going to worry about it. And we're just going to go kind of like straight across like this here. and we'll just square that area off for right now. If we want to come back and change it later, we absolutely can do that, but I think for right now, we're pretty well set. Yep, looks good. Now we'll just clean that edge up there just a little bit. Oh, that's much gooder. Much gooder looking. That's clean. That just looks a lot cleaner than what it did before. Now we'll keep this area cleaned up here just in case there is something that eventually we want to put back in there. We'll figure out something to do with that area there as well. But for right now, we're done with the truck just for the time being. There's not really too much more we can do with this for right now. We were doing a harvesting contract the last live stream. I totally forgot. I totally forgot about that. Oh man, where is that field? Okay, field 22. Wow, I am an idiot. I completely forgot that we were harvesting those peas for that That's why we can't advance the month yet. I kept thinking to myself, I'm like, man, I feel like there's a reason why we're still in August. Now I realize what that reason was. It's because we were harvesting a field for a contract. Pardon me, coming through. All right, this is field 24. Field 22 is the next one up. And the combine harvester is completely full. So let's take a look at the contracts as we make our way over there. So this harvesting contract, yeah, $50,000. Yeah, absolutely, we're gonna go for that one. We're not gonna worry about the cultivating contract. There is another $23,000 harvesting contract, but I see now it's potatoes, so no thanks. And then harvesting of canola, that's not bad either. Now, did we lease the combine harvester? I think we leased the combine. We sure did. So we can actually head right over to do this contract as well. We don't even need to borrow the items because we have what we need. So that's good. So there's $80,000 that we'll make right off the start of the live stream here, plus whatever additional income we make based off of what we turn in. Because part of these contracts are always paid out to you for the crop that you deliver. Every contract has a set amount of crop that must be delivered in order to satisfy the contract. Whatever remains after that is yours. So while this fills up, I'll kind of show you guys an example. So additional details of the contract. So with this canola field right here, they want us to deliver 226,000 liters of canola. Profit from harvest is the amount that we should make. So we're going to harvest more than 226,000, but we have to deliver at least that much. Once we deliver that much, anything else that we take to the grain sell point, that's ours. Now we are thinking about planting a canola field to begin with. So once we've met the requirements of this contract, we're not going to sell the canola. We're actually going to take the canola back to our silo and put the remainder of it in there. And it should be the same thing with peas here as well, too. So 412,000 liters to go. And our tractor is full. And the bad thing is there's still 141,000 liters of peas in this combine harvester. So we'll get the AI worker cracking on that. we'll jump back in the truck. And let's go deliver our first load of peas. By the time we deliver this and come back, I'm thinking the AI worker is going to have a full grain tank. We might need a bigger trailer. We might. This is where I wish I kind of had a semi. Make the most out of transport and all this stuff. Doc, I didn't realize Farmer Cop was in that Discord server. Dude, that's insane. I'm actually a fan of Farmer Cop's channel. I just want to make sure that we're at the right place here. Yep, we're at the right one. All right. Oh, this is super slow unloading. Well, while it does that, I want to take a look at trailers. Do we own a trailer yet? We do not. What do we have available to us that could be of assistance in delivering this stuff a little bit faster? I mean, we have this one, but it still only holds 150,000 liters. It's really not bad, though. 150,000 liter. Argy's is too. I'll have to look his up. I don't know if I've seen his channel before. Yeah, I'd absolutely do a double take. I'm like, did I just say Farming Cop? And then I looked at it again and I'm like, no way. I like his channel. Yeah, there's apparently a lot of big names in there. I'm gonna have to look those two up. Argy and Snowy. Let me write those down. All right. The main ones that I've seen, obviously DJ Go Ham. He's kind of the reason why I am making farming simulator content, because I just really enjoyed watching his videos. Clutch Simulations is another one. I watch his. I watch more of DJ Go Ham than I do of Clutch, but I do enjoy some of Clutch's episodes that he has out there as well. Virtual Farmer. So Virtual Farmer, who I think is based out of the UK. I think he was one of I found his channel by searching for beginner's guides, if I'm not mistaken. I think he did a beginner's guide on Elm. Bro, you're not harvesting correctly. That's not how you harvest a field. See, that's how I figured out Virtual Farmers, and I watched a couple of his live streams. In between Virtual Farmer, DJ Go Ham, and a little bit of Clutch Simulations, that's where I kind of started getting the ideas for doing. Once I got the hang of farming sim a little bit more, that's when I kind of started getting these ideas of like, oh, okay, I'm gonna do these like role play series or these start from scratch survival type series. Okay, I'm going to check it out. I love Western Wilds. It's one of my favorite maps. All right, I really need to figure out what our AI worker is doing. Like, did Homie really just go and reverse the entire length of this field right now? Bro, you're fired. You're fired. I'm actually going to clean up this small part of the field. I feel like this might be part of the reason why he's struggling. I've seen a little bit of Dagger Winds content. But yeah, Farming Cop, DJ Go Ham, Clutch, and Virtual Farmer. They're pretty much the primary channels that I'll check out, that I watch right now. The rest of them, I'm absolutely gonna have to check those out. Western Wilds is just amazing. Yeah, Daggerwin, yeah, exactly. First farming sim discovery. There you go. Yeah, Western Wilds is probably, yeah, easily top 5, one of my favorite maps. Love the way it's laid out. Love the ranch that's in the middle of Western Wilds that you have the option to do what you please with. Black Forest, I'm assuming that's a forestry map. I need to get into some of that. I need to start trying to get myself into some of the forestry maps. All right, that part of the field's cleaned up, done. I wonder if I do a second. Let me do a second headland pass here, just to create a little bit more room for the AI worker. Oh man, this might have been a mistake. I forgot that this field is just abnormally large. I'm just gonna run a straight line from here. For a comedy series, that is an interesting idea. That is an interesting idea. There was another channel I watched where they did, I won't say necessarily like a comedy series, but they kind of made it seem like a movie. They were like a family, and they were on no man's land, and they all kind of lived within close proximity of one another. And that was kind of the premise of their series, is they were brothers or cousins or something like that, and they all were into farming, and they basically had little money to get started with, and so on and so forth. It was an interesting concept for sure. Start from scratch in Black Forest, man. If that is starting from scratch on forestry maps is, dude, good. That's excellent. I'd be terrified, mainly because I just don't know anything. Forestry maps have just never been something that I've tried yet. So I can't talk too bad about forestry maps because I just don't know much about it. But definitely something I need to look into doing though. That is for sure. All right, we are going to get our AI worker moving again so we can go tip this second load of peas. I'm thinking we got to do about 4 full truckloads of peas in order to get this contract completely done as far as transport is concerned. Let me back this up just a little bit. Let me get lined up with where we need to be. Looking for that 180 mark. Right about there. Hire worker. New map once the expansion drops. Yeah, I need to take a look and see what new maps are coming out with that. Now, I will say this, and I think I'm pretty certain it was Daggerwin. I was watching a video from Daggerwin last night before I went to bed. He did a vintage farm, or is doing a vintage farm series on a map. Damn, I forget the name of the map now. It's like a colonial map. Looked super cool. Colonia, that's it. Yes, that is it, John. Watch out, car. Never mind. Let me get out of your way. I did pull out in front of you. That's my fault. Yeah, Colonia looks awesome. Awesome. I didn't see too much of the map, but from what I could see on Daggerwin's episode that he had, that was pretty cool. Yeah, I seen that last night. He's like talking about this rototiller machine. He's like, this is like this walk behind thing that does, and I'm like, the whole time sitting there thinking to myself, I'm like, yeah, it's called a rototiller. It's called a rototiller. Oh yeah, and then one hand to do logging and stuff like that. Yeah, it'd be crazy. I do see your point though, WD. I do see like you can have all those trees to remove, cut down, harvest the trees, and sell them all off for some good money. Even with start from scratch, you probably make some good starting money, and then use that vacated land to now put fields in. All right, so let's see. We are on the P harvest, 108,000. So this is going to put us up to 216,400. We might only have to do one more trailer load. I'm not going to jinx ourselves. I think we're actually going to have to do more than that. Oh, it's going to be so close. It is going to be so close. Man, 196,000. So a trailer load and a half. Okay. I think I don't know. I'm not selling the remainder of the peas from this harvest either. We are, can I jet down these railroad tracks and get to that field? Probably not. I better get off the railroad tracks before the train comes. American Falls was another map that I've been recently looking at as well too. Now I'll say when American Falls first came out and I downloaded it and I was like going across the map just looking at everything because I thought about doing a Let's Play series on American Falls at the time. There was, from what I gathered, there was a lot of issues with American Falls when it first come out. Like the store area was way too small. Like I accepted a contract and none of my equipment spawned at the farm shop. But I think there's been a massive update. It is super cool looking. Like that's another map that I've been looking at as bringing a series to the channel on, for sure. I'm going to take what he has for right now just so we can keep him moving. Yeah, so American Falls is another map that's been on my radar for a minute. Definitely looking at doing some stuff on that one. Still going. Jeez, we almost got a full grain cart off that one. Well, I'll let him do his thing, and then we will just go, well, might as well just go deliver this. By the time we come back, he should have pretty close to another 100,000 liters for us. Definitely ready to get out on some different maps, though. No Man's Land series is going fairly well. I've been enjoying that, but as I've mentioned before, I think we're about to bring that series to a close. I think we're going to probably do another 4 to 5 episodes on that, and I think we're going to kind of bring that series to a close. Not forever, as mentioned before, not forever, but we're going to focus on Frankenmuth Farms. At which point, we're also going to introduce Bucks County, the Let's Play for Bucks County. Got you, WD. And then once Bucks County's up and running, by the time we get into Bucks County, a little further into it, I guess I should say, like around episode 8, 9, or 10, by that point, I'm thinking Frankenmuth Farms. We're going to be closing the book on Frankenmuth Farms. And then that's when I'm probably going to introduce American Falls. I have an idea for a Let's Play, which is actually going to be like a role play with a backstory for Western Wilds as well, too. But the Western Wilds, if I do that series, those episodes, I think, in my mind, I think they're going to be longer than what I normally do because of the storyline that I'm developing to go along with it. I also got to get another beginner's guide series video up. I think the next beginner's guide video we do is going to be talking about installing mods for both console and PC players. I think that's where we're going to go with that one. Oh, speed up. No, come on. Oh, what is this? What are you doing, man? No, get back here. Stop. No, get. What are you doing? Let me sneak around the back side of you here. Why don't you boom that pipe out? Let's unload that combine harvester before you make this next pass, bro. Dude. Oh, my Lord. Dude, this guy is being painful right now. Oh, he's empty. Oh, okay. That explains it, I guess. I let him off the hook. If I need help, then absolutely, man. I'm probably going to be definitely looking for some help here in the near future. We're not going to be far off from looking at opening up some, what's the words that I'm looking for here? I'd really like to start a live stream multiplayer series. Eventually. I'd like to get one of those up and running. I think that would be a blast. All right. Contract details. So we need to deliver 95,200 and this contract would be done. And I feel like we still have a lot of this field to go. Like a lot. Doing a multiplayer farming live stream. Working that into the schedule to where on a handful of nights throughout the month, we just have a multiplayer night as the live stream. We would still do like the series that we're doing here, like on Elma, but again, just have some select nights throughout the month that we do a multiplayer farm and then have it be like a subscriber type event. And then, if big capital letters IF for if we hit the point to where we have like channel memberships and stuff like that, we could even look at maybe doing like a membership type multiplayer farming live stream. Try to come up with some ways to give back to the community and keep people involved, keep them enjoying everything. Let's catch up with this guy here and try to cart a little bit more of this. Multiplayer can be pretty fun, especially if everyone is like running off, with the mods and everything like that. It can be a blast. Oh, come on. Stay with him. Stay with him. right. I'm just trying to get to this 95,000 mark. I guess, though, what we could do for right now is we could probably fire the AI worker and just harvest the rest of this on our own. Save us a little bit of money that way. So actually, I haven't. John, I'm glad you mentioned that because I kind of forgot about that idea now. But no, I haven't. No one's actually commented on anything as far as like a viewer contract. Man, I'm so glad you brought that up. If you've got ideas for viewer contracts in which you would like to see me like harvest a field or deliver a certain amount of crop or something along those lines that's, you know, feasible to do in game, yeah, absolutely. Drop it down in the comments section of that video. Hell yeah, I'm all about that. Man, thanks for the reminder. That is an idea. I cannot take credit for that. That is absolutely 100%. I picked that up on Farming Cop's channel. He did his No Man's Land series and he did the same thing. And I'm like, man, that is such a cool idea. I'll bump the time up just a little bit. Just so we can actually progress throughout the month. It feels right. It feels right to have to do that. Whoa, 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 whoa. Yeah, I feel bad. It's been a minute since I put a Frankenmuth Farms episode out. But that's on tomorrow's to-do list. I've got to work late on Wednesday, so I'll be going into work late on that morning. So I'll be able to stay up a little later tomorrow night to work on some videos. I really feel like it would benefit the community and me if we just made an upload schedule. But I know as soon as I make an upload schedule that makes like a little bit of sense, I'll have all of these life events that start happening that will distract me from the upload schedule. You could do some competitive multiplayer stuff too. Ooh, that's a good idea. Hit me up on Discord. All right. Yeah, we can do that. Yeah, absolutely, Doc. I think we should be able to get the rest of this field in the heart. Oh yeah, we're definitely going to get the rest of the field in here. This is not going to be a problem at all. Probably should get the harvest or the contract. This should finish it up and take it to 100%, at least for the harvest portion. We'll get the transport part done next, but oh, missed a spot. I've noticed there's a couple modded maps that have that little issue with them. Seems like the combine gets a little bit of a bounce to it and it misses certain parts of the field. I know I don't have access to this land. Chill out. I need some additional ideas too for some beginner guide video ideas too. So we've done the 5 things I wish I'd have known. I probably need to do an updated, like getting started guide. I have an idea for a video. I have an idea. It's the Mach 5 harvest. Yeah, it probably is. Let's be honest. It's probably the harvester. It probably is. And we're sitting here ripping across it at 30 mile an hour. But I had another idea for a beginner's guide series video where I would do like a new farmer start on like Elm Creek, for an example. And I would, in essence, take the approach of like, here's how I would get started on Elm Creek, and then give some suggestions and give some feedback that way for people that are just getting started. But then again, I also too feel like I could also just talk about like farming sim in general and just say, hey, here's some things as a new player to the game that you want to take into consideration, which was what I intended for the 5 things I wish I'd have known when I started playing farming sim. That's what I intended for that video to really do, was talk about some things that I learned along the way that I wish I could have learned a lot sooner. Yeah, farming for noobs. 4 fields in the Southwest. I made them into 2 huge fields. Takes 3 real life hours to plant them. Oh no. 3 real life hours. I mean, I could see that though. I could see that. Five more things. Yeah, 5 additional things I wish I'd have known, along with the 5 things I wish I would have known. Are you talking all of these fields here? I mean, I could see how that would take that long. That's nuts. That is nuts. All right, we are done with the harvester on this field. Now, oh, wow, look at that. Field 30 is, I would like to say, not that far from us, but we can actually get there pretty quick. If we just head back to, whoa, forgot. Sprint multiplier still on. Run multiplier's on. So's flight state. Turn that off. We can just reset the harvester. Yeah. Cheating. We'll go take this down to the canola field. We're going to see what we can do to get... I'm going to try to set up course play on field 30. We're going to try. Wow, I got to seriously do some landscape softening through there. Jesus, about rolled my combine over just trying to get through there. All right, please don't be any cars coming. All right, field 30 should be just on the other side of this next tree line. Comprehensive new player guide to surviving April. Don't run upgradable factories. Assuming that's what our problem was. I'm still pretty sure that was our issue. All right, let's see if we are far enough on this field to do course play. All right. CP field work. Target is not a field. Dang it. Yeah, baby, we got straw. Oh, yeah. Okay, let's set up course play now. Okay, number of headlands. We'll do 1 headland. Rows per land. Yep, good. All right, generate. No, that's not how I want you to do this field. Maybe it's for the best though. You know what? Maybe it is. Let's just do it. All right. Start job. Let's see what he does. Oh wow, this is actually gonna work. Don't go too fast though. And just drive in a straight line. You don't need to bob and weave back and forth. He's got it. He's got it. And we have amazing straw swath to pick up. Gotta love it. Extended straw crops mod. Gotta love it. This right here is just money. This is free money for us. Free money for us. Whee! All right. Let's take this. 3 hours and 22 minutes, 6K liters of seed. Oh, good God. I'm not even going to ask how much lime that entire field would take. Mod troubleshooting guide. Yeah, we definitely. All right, so check it out. We need to still deliver on these peas 95,200 liters. We only have 98,280. We just gonna go ahead and we're gonna sell. We're gonna dump it all. Make whatever little bit of money we can. 120,000 liters of lime. This threw up in my mouth a little bit. All right. In moments, contract for field 22 is going to be completed. Done deal. $3,500 minus $158 for environmental score. Fabulous. Fabulous. You want to know why? You want to know why? It's because technically we've not done any soil samples on the 2 fields that we own. Oh, no way. Bro, that's some dedication right there. That is some dedication. See, if it were me, I probably would have modded a mod and upped a lime spreader to hold like 500,000 liters. And then I would have just set my tractor to Mach 7 and just been like, let's go. Well, seeing that with our environmental score leads me to believe we need to get some soil samples taken like stat. We also need to turn this contract in so that we can make some money. Collect. Definitely, that is definitely one thing about it. It is some realistic gameplay. It is fun. It is fun. I sometimes get a little too comfortable with the mods that I have installed. Okay, that can sit there for right now. Couple things that we need to do is we need to wrap all those bales over there. So, welcome back, WD. What is going to be the best, most efficient way to wrap these bales? I really don't think there's going to be a super fast, efficient way. We also need to get a mower system as well, too. Does this do round bales? Sure does. Does that only do square bales? Sure does not. It does both square and rounded. I think we lease this. Look at, I love changing the bale wrap colors. All right, my favorite color is orange, so we're going to wrap these in orange this time around. And we will lease said baler, or bale wrapper, I should say. Spawned right on top of my tractor. That's nice. Let's unfold this. It's not going to be the old quick bale, but nonetheless, we're going to get these bales wrapped. Oh, I should. I need to disable automatic drop. I have an idea. It's a slow process, but we're going to get it done. It's actually really not that bad. Truthfully, it's not that bad. I've just been spoiled. Is it just me or is that bale rolling away? I think it's just me. I hate the thoughts of leasing a bale loader just to move these bales around, but might be what we end up doing in the future. I guess we could also say that we're doing orange in honor of Halloween coming up tomorrow. Could go with that. One thing's for sure here on Misled Farms. You're not going to miss our bales. Orange, purple. We did pink bales on Frankenmuth Farms. No excuse not to see them from absolutely everywhere. Whew. Almost did some donuts. I got to remember too, we got to keep an eye on our canola harvest as well too. I'm actually surprised I haven't gotten the notification that the grain tank's almost full. What's he at? Oh, wow. Wow, homie is just now done with the headland. Oh, man. Wow, yeah, that's a big field, I guess. Yeah, that's a pretty big field. Okay, I get it. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4. 5 more bales to wrap, and then we will have all of them off of this field. Wow, that's a strong, small tree. Get out of the way, bale. All right, 2 to go. Now, I think I'm actually going to take a different approach for a mower for this field. In the honor, or for the sake of a little bit of less fantasy and maybe a slight bit more realism, I think I have a pretty good idea on what mower we're going to go for. I think we're going to go with the John Deere. Perhaps. Perhaps. This won't swath anything up for us. So we'd still, for the most part, we'd still have to windrow a little bit. But this field's so small, I wouldn't necessarily care to have to windrow it. It wouldn't be that bad. Otherwise, I mean, everything else is pretty expensive. I mean, not like super expensive, but expensive enough. Could even just go with like the small little Kubota here. I think we go with the John Deere. I like the idea of doing the John Deere. Any larger of a grass field, then yeah, we're absolutely going to set ourselves up with the front mower and then the butterflies for the back. But this field here, I don't feel like is really going to take that much. Dell, what's going on? Welcome back. I'm doing pretty good. Pretty good. It's been a busy couple days. Had to bump the live stream back from yesterday to tonight. Got a little bit of stuff going on, but we're hanging in there, man. All right, we're done with the bale wrapper. Let's turn that in. I don't even think we've looked at the sale page yet. And, yep, let's return that. Done. Done, done. Yep, okay. Sales page? Sales page? Nothing. Nothing. Speaking of windrowers. There you go. There you go. That's what I need to do. I need to have a solid intro for my videos. I know some episodes it probably maybe doesn't seem like it's so much, and in other episodes it probably absolutely is very obvious. But it's probably bad of me to do this, but I absolutely have zero script when I go into my videos. Complete wing. I need to set some stuff up for consistency. Like I should have a bit of an outline for every episode that I do to help keep me on point and keep me moving through. Especially the intro. I do really like, it's going to sound weird, I do really like the welcome fellow farmers and friends. Solid fan. Solid fan of our intro. Reno 911 stop. General intro. Yeah, man, that is a good point. I should also consider doing that same thing. I really don't know where I'm trying to go with my tractor right now. Let's go over check on the canola harvest. 48,000 liters. So we could start foraging up some of this hay. Or not hay, straw. We could start foraging up some of this straw. Or we could mow some grass. I think we mow grass. That's what we're going to do now. Are we going to buy the mower or are we going to lease the mower? That is the question. We're kind of in the business of still saving some money. Leasing this is $765. I think for right now we just lease it. If we're going to buy mowers, we're going to buy mowers. We're going to buy the Mac Daddy. Dell, I appreciate that. I appreciate that. Hoyt Belleron. Easy dev mod. I'm telling you, there is no other way to do it. Easy dev mod's real nice. We're going to leave everything else the same, and we're going to lease this for $765. We're going to mow both them grass fields. It's going to take us a little bit of time. Oh, gotcha. And because we are going to extend this field out a little bit, I'm going to see if we can just mow some straight edges into our grass here. Let's get it. Yo, Batwing mower. Oop. Oh, man, I forgot I had a bale on the field. Let me just move this out of the way. No, never mind. Never mind. All right, bale 1, tractor 0. No match for my super strength, though. And... ha! Let's throw it. There we go. Okay, let's, yeah. Let's, yeah, let's fix, yep, nothing to see here. Nothing happened. I just realized what we should have done. What we should have done was limed and fertilized this and then harvested it after we did soil samples. We probably would have increased our yield. And we would have bumped up our environmental score. I haven't checked out Black River yet. WD was just mentioning Black River, though. I'll tell you what we're going to do. We're going to load into Black River before we end the live stream tonight. Oh, Black Forest. Is it Black Forest or Black River? Yeah, that you do for moving those bales around. Bat them around with the front tire a little bit. All right, we'll load it up before we end the live stream tonight. We're gonna check it out. I seen that was coming. I seen that's coming too. That's pretty crazy. I'll say this. Like, I know Farming Sim's not like a huge game, and it's not, you know, made by this huge like developer. Like, for an example, you know, similar to like Call of Duty and stuff like that. But this game came out, what, 2021, 2020 maybe? Somewhere around in there. Maybe even earlier than that. And the amount of ways that they continue to still pump replay value into the game is better than some of these like big AAA titles like Call of Duty and stuff. Like, just a simple little game, little old farming sim. You got the mod hub, which keeps a lot of blood pumping into the game. They've got all the expansions. They bring new equipment packs. They're bringing new maps, new crops. And I've been a Call of Duty player for like, man, years, since like 2006, 2007. And sometimes the community is just like, all they want is just a little bit more for added replay value. Farming Sim's got it figured out. Dark Forest. Okay. We're going to look it up. We're going to look all of them up. All right, before we mow the next grass field, don't let me forget, we got to take soil samples, put lime and fertilizer down so we can increase the yield. This small little field is done. Done. Just got a few little spots to clean up. Not a big deal. And boom. Done with that. Let's fold this up real quick. And then all we're going to do with this is detach. Leave it set right there for right now. So legit though, I kind of legitimately, I kind of like that idea. So that's the aspect of a forestry map that I didn't think about, is that you can clean out areas and then put fields in. And at that point too, with doing the forestry and selling off all the logs, like, your fields don't need to be mammoth. I mean, they can be, but you're also going to make a fair amount of money off of all of the logging that you're doing too. So like the fields that you plant can be just these like mid-sized fields, easy to manage, don't cost a lot of money to like maintain or seed. And then it's just an additional source of income for you. Especially if you're going to do animals and stuff like that. Editing is probably one of the most painful things about making videos. And not to mention, I'm not that good at editing videos to begin with, so I find it to be like, I get frustrated with myself sometimes because there's certain things like I try to do in videos and I have to look up how to do it, and then I do it and it doesn't turn out the way that I was hoping that it would have. Yeah, editing can sometimes be a mental drain. All right, we're gonna lease that. I think that's all we're gonna worry about for right now. Is just get the soil sampler, and then we'll get the fertilizer and lime spreader going here after we get our samples taken. Todd, course play is going to be available on the, oh boy, I just ran our soil sampler over. Course play is available on the Farming Sim Mod Hub website. And I think, don't quote me, we can double check it, but I also think course play might be available. No, I don't think it's available on console. I think it's a PC only mod. I'm pretty sure. But yeah, Farming Sim, the Mod Hub website. For sure that'll have it. Yeah, as soon as I was saying console, I'm like, actually, on second thought, I don't think it is available on console. Unfortunately, it's an excellent mod. It should be. Again, that's one of those big things with, oh, are we going to be able to get this whole field in one sample? Oh, you bet we are. You bet we are. Done with that. Ooh, look at them seed rates. That is not fun. That's actually not too bad. That sucks. All right, all of 36 is done. Half of 39 is done. There you go. There you go. Yeah, perfect. Yeah, course play is awesome. Course play is awesome. Done with that. Send those off to the labs. Acceptable. Good, 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 good. Loamy sand. Could have done without that. It's not bad. Environmental score jumped way up already. That's good. Party PC, so it's in game DL Center. It might be, but don't quote me. I mean, hell, we can real quick, like, we can go take a peek. We can go take a peek and see where it's at. So it's going to be underneath the gameplay category. It may very well be only from the Mod Hub. Very well may be only from the Mod Hub. Let's search. What are we looking for? Course play. There it is. Now, yeah, it should be available from the download center right from your PC. Should be. We actually, Anderson Tank, we did not necessarily start at the small farm. We actually started at an even smaller farm, and then we bought the farm that we are currently on in Alma. So we're going to head back there now. I always deselect all and then select all just to make sure all my mods are installed. I know it's completely unnecessary. I don't have to do that, but I always do it so that I know that everything I have installed is available in-game. Del, the other day, I'm sorry, man. The other day I was editing a 4-hour video and completely messed the whole thing up. Yeah. Oh, dude. Oh, yeah. No, I feel that pain. I absolutely feel that pain. Look, if I don't mess the editing up, I messed the recording up. Hence why my other episode of No Man's Land had no audio. Yeah, so Anderson, I'm assuming you're referring to Elma, Missouri. So normally on New Farmer, you'd start over here. This would be your New Farmer start here, I'm pretty sure. We actually are doing... I think we started on Start From Scratch. So we had nothing initially. And we actually had purchased these two fields up here. We plowed them together. We had some land up here. In the last live stream, We harvested the pea field up here, dropped it all into our silo, and then we sold all of this for a pretty massive profit, to be honest. OBS to record, I use the same. Super simplistic to use. Does occasionally have some issues, but nothing too major. Where did I leave my tractor? Way over there. How's our combine doing? Oh, we exited the game, so yeah, the AI worker stopped. Crap. Now I think we have to reset. Nope, actually we don't. No, dude. No, don't. Please do not go all the way back to the start point. No, man. No, we're not doing this, bro. You're fired. You're fired. We are not. I want you to start right here, just like you were doing. Let's start there. No, you're fired. Okay, we're just gonna do this by ourselves for a little bit. Now I'll hire the AI worker. Yeah, that's what I need to do. I need to delete the current route that's in there and just reload a new one. I'm going to move this down towards the canola field just so this is staged and ready so that we can tip whatever we have when the combine's full. We can do that. And then while we're down there, we will delete the course play that was previously created and we will start a new one. We'll let the AI worker continue doing their thing. We're going to come back and take a look. We have to get some lime and fertilizer down on both of our grass fields and then harvest the second grass field. So the only reason I did soil samples and all that before mowing the other grass field is because if I throw lime and fertilizer down, it's an instant boost to our yield percentage, which I'm all about that. Oh boy, I'm actually going to tip, I'm going to tip all this grain into our truck right now, just so he's done and taken care of. Don't hit my truck, bro. Damn, this combine's outrunning my truck? Wow. All right, we'll get all that tipped in there. Yeah, he's going to owe me after that one. Hits my truck with the combine header, messing my stuff all up. We ain't made of money around here on Elma right now. That stuff gets expensive pretty quick for us. All right, he is completely empty. That's good to know. All right, let's go. Let's go course play. Cancel job. We need to go here. We are going to clear current course. And we are going to go back, select our combine, create job. Let's go field work. Number of headlands, 0. Oh, now you want to go the long way. Now you want to go the long way. You know what, man? That's fine. I'd rather have you harvest this way. So this would, in essence, be the first waypoint up here and a stop points down there. We're just going to let this dude figure it out. We're going to see what he does. We're going to monitor him for just a little bit. We're not off to a good start. He's folding everything up. This is why Farming Sim 25 or the next Farming Sim title needs better AI workers. We're giving up. I'm going to put them on a heading of 180 because that's what they prefer to be on. And we're just going to turn this on. We're going to hit go. I know he's going to miss some of the field, but that's okay. We can come back and clean that kind of stuff up very, very quickly. All right, first load of canola. Pretty simple. Not going too far from the house with this. Watch out, deer. Let's, can we just kind of creep right through here? Sure can. A little shortcut. Yeah, this looks like it's going to be not a good way to go. You know, if I wasn't so lazy, we'd probably get stuff done a lot faster around here. It is fun to see, though, the steering wheel's installed upside down. All right, can we cut through here? Sure can. All right, off to deliver. Oh, 3 Enigma, what's going on? Yeah, anymore, I'm kind of at the point, unless the field is perfectly square, sometimes I'm just like, you know what? Let me just do this myself. Nope, we can't go through there. There's a fuel tank there. Misled, just go around the trees. What are you doing? Just drive around the trees, man. You're pathetic. So lazy. So lazy. All right, 1% transported. Good. Just want to make sure we're at the right spots. Pretty sure we were, but just wanted to double check. All right, while that tips, we got to do some investigations here. All right, pH balances are absolutely miserable right now. Got to fix that up. That takes lime. Nitrogen, field 39, non-existent. None. There's no fertilization on 39. So we got to lime and fertilize that field for sure. That's where I need to get back to. I need to get in the mindset of just doing the fields myself, to be completely honest with you. But like right now, I get lured into this thought of like, oh, I'm going to multitask. I'm going to have an AI worker hit this field up for me, and then I'm going to go off and do some other stuff and try to be as productive as possible. But then I look at time spent monitoring the AI, and I'm like, I should have done it myself. But right now, the good thing is we're going to have time to go ahead and lime and fertilize both of these grass fields. I am curious. Sorry, lady, watch out. Oh, hang on. I am curious to see what the expected yield percentages are right now. Don't. Oh, my Lord, man. Rude. I am very curious, though, to see what our yields are. Expected yields are on this other field. Look at these bumps. All right, landscape softening. Got to do a little bit of softening on that area right there. Contract field 30, 50% complete. That's what you like to see. 76%. We don't like to see that. We do not like to see that. Yeah, that's a true statement right there. That is a true statement. All right, so first things first, we need to get this bale off this field real quick. There, that's done. And then we need to turn in our soil sampler because we don't need that anymore. Return. Then we need to get some fertilizer spreaders. I think we're just gonna go with the Kubota for right now. Fertilizer wise, this is gonna be perfect. Like 10,000 liters is gonna be way more than enough. Lime is my concern. That's the one thing that I am concerned about. So we're gonna go with some big bags of limes. They're 2,000 liters a piece. So we're just gonna max it out. We're just gonna go with 5. I bet you 5 is not even gonna be enough. Or 10,000 liters is not even gonna be enough. I do as well. Matter of fact, just watched one of his videos last night on Colonia, the vintage series that he's doing. I'm on the wrong side of the fertilizer spreader. Start filling this up. Yeah, Daggerwin is good. He is good. Oh, I'm an absolute idiot. Oh, I am an absolute idiot. Oh, man. All right. Well, we just gonna lime this field here first. This is not the order of events that you should really be doing this in, but we're gonna do it anyways. I forgot to upgrade the capacity of the spreader to 10K. Oh, yeah. Yeah, we fixing this right now. We are fixing this right now. Waste of money. Pay attention, misled, to what you're doing. XL 10,000. There we go. That's better. Now we're gonna make some progress here. Corn flour and cornmeal. Dang it. Is that the dry corn mod? Or the corn dryer mod or something like that? Farming Sim SWU, I have also watched some of his videos as well. You know what? We might as well just buy another 5 bags because we know we're going to need it. We know we're going to need it. Matter of fact, I'm just going to buy 8 bags because we're probably going to need all 8 bags. Yes. Yes, they did. Let's see. What were we at the other night? I think we were like around 370. The last live stream that we did, and I haven't looked very much lately. Last I looked, we were at like 388 or 389, somewhere in there. It's been a wild last like 30 days with the channel. We're going to finish this field up first. $392. That's more than I thought. Yeah, we're getting very, very close. Very close. It's crazy. It's crazy. I don't know if everyone in the chat was here for the live stream when I was talking about it, but so to answer that question, Todd, I actually started uploading content at the end of September. And when I got into it, I told myself, this is actually the second time I have uploaded farming sim content. I used to do it about a year ago, year and a half ago, maybe. And just never really got any traction with anything. So, after a while, I kind of just fell out of it. So when I decided that I was going to start again, I told myself, give yourself a month and you got to give it an honest effort. Like, you got to make sure that you're recording content. You got to make sure that you're putting up videos. Like, do what you can do with the abilities that I have. So I'm like, and then after a month, if I didn't have, I think I told myself like 50 subscribers or something like that. I was like, then, at that point, let's reassess the situation and see if it's something that we want to keep doing. Put the handful of first videos out, was getting some views. And then it wasn't until I did the beginner's guide video. I did the beginner's guide video, and that's when everything changed. That video, I think overnight, that video surpassed like 2,000 views in one night, which I never, ever would have expected. And that was the point in which I started seeing a lot of growth on the channel. So then I told myself, I'm like, well, with the growth that we have and, the views started going up on a lot of the other videos that I had already uploaded. And now I'm starting to see like consistent numbers with a lot of the episodes that we upload to the channel, which is great. Like, it is such an amazing feeling. I really cannot put it into words. And that was when I was like, okay, like maybe now what we could also do is get back into live streaming so that we can have like some in real time interaction with the community. And I got into live streaming back in like 2015-16 time frame when streaming really kind of had an uptick in the amount of people that were getting involved in it. I think it became like this mainstream thing where people realized that they could make money off of that. And I just enjoyed streaming, so I kind of messed with it on and off from like 2016 all the way up until now. And consistently, you guys on the YouTube live stream here have supported the channel, the stream, everything more than 6 or 7 years of streaming on Twitch ever did. And it's not a knock on Twitch. And I was, it's a huge market. Like the gaming market is completely saturated. But it is, you guys, I get excited to think about live streaming right now. Because I know, like, you guys are all going to be here supporting, active in the chat. It's super awesome. Twitch is super difficult for discovery. Absolutely. Dell, keep at it. Yep. All right, let's get rid of those. Now we need some fertilizers. And I think we're just going to go with 8. No, we don't need 8 bags. I bet we could get away with doing this with 2,000 liters, if I had to guess. Yeah, Twitch was painful. Yeah, I you know, it was myself and a handful of my friends, and we, you know, Twitch was all we really knew. But yeah, it's very, very difficult to get discovered. And I would say, truthfully, it's hard to get discovered, period. Like, it takes a lot of energy and time to get discovered. Man, Dell, I truly appreciate that. Like, that means a lot. WD, you ain't missing out on a thing. I do not believe that the AI worker has completed their task and that they have finished their work. I'm calling BS on that. Do not believe that they are done. Okay, so now that this field is limed and we get it fertilized, the last thing that we're going to do before we drive too far away from this field is we're going to go ahead and double check the yield percentages now that we're going to pull off this field. And that's to say too, like, that's not a, there's a lot of talent on Twitch. Like, there are a lot of very good streamers on Twitch that are, they're fun to watch. Their streams are very entertaining. Like, they're funny. They're very well put together. But if you're someone who is attempting to stream on Twitch and say your thing is like Call of Duty, Call of Duty is just oversaturated with people that play it, that it's very hard for someone to get themselves noticed in that area, that realm of gameplay. And you could be like, you'd be a solid Call of Duty player, and it is tough. Ooh, 79%. Well, expected yield potential was only 80 to begin with. I mean, so we did all that work for a 5% boost to our yield. We'll take it. Yeah. That basically, if I do watch anyone on Twitch, which primarily anymore, I don't even watch anyone on Twitch anymore. Especially being, I guess I could call myself, in a way, a farming sim content creator now. Everyone that I watch for farming sim content is all on YouTube. DJ Goham streams on YouTube, I'm pretty sure, and Clutch Simulations streams on YouTube. Virtual Farmer, I believe he still streams over on Twitch. I believe he still streams on Twitch. Farming Cop, I'm not sure if he streams at all, but if he does, you know, I'd love to check out some of his live streams as well. Okay, now we got to go hook up to our mower. We need to check. Yeah, I was going to say, he's only got half of the field done. All right, that's not bad. We can work with this. Let's just drive through this ditch real quick. We're going to try to straighten this line out a little bit. So the Streamlabs monthly expense, I'll say, I think it was like, I used to use Streamlabs a lot. I want to say it was like $20 a month. Dell, I've been to your channel. I just need to sub still. All right, we can at least get the AI worker going down and back. This will work. This will be just fine. And then we can, from there... It's $50 now? Oh, man, they're out of their mind. They're out of their mind. Yeah, it was $19.99 a month when I streamed, and I thought, I want to say something. I thought Amazon Prime helped. They do. They definitely do. Absolutely need to improve the AI workers. For sure. I'm just going to monitor this one here for a little bit of time. Just to make sure. Dang, Dell with 3.9K subscribers. Hell yeah, man. All the Black River episodes. Yeah, I'm going to have to check those out. I'm going to have to watch some of your Black River episodes tonight before I go to bed. All right, so he's pretty well done. We know that we're going to have to come back and clean some of that field up, but that's fine. Totally acceptable. Hey, man, what I'll say is after your numbers, you know, stop fluctuating and they kind of stabilize, you're going to know who your real subscribers are at that point. Like, I get it. Everyone's kind of got their flavor of content for sure. But, you know, some of it too is it's not all the content. Sometimes it's the content creator that needs to be. All right, let's get it. Let's get it. Yeah, you'll gain them back. You'll gain them back. And then the ones who stay, the ones who never left, those are your, you know, those are real subscribers right there. You'll know that those are the subscribers that are staying because they enjoy you. Doesn't matter what your content is, they just enjoy you in your videos. Yeah, we might have to do a little bit of landscape work on this field as well, too. Smooth some of these edges out. Edge of this field is very close to that ditch line. It's uncomfortable. I'm terrified to turn an AI worker loose on this field. Yeah, so, you know, when I still watch some Call of Duty content every now and again. Like, I'm a big FaZe Jeb fan. His videos are hilarious. And he plays other games as well, too. Like, he's known for all of his Call of Duty content. But, like, watching guys like Tim the Tapman and Dr. Disrespect stream, they get roasted if they're not playing Call of Duty. You know, and sometimes it's like, man, like I get it. Like, them guys, when they stream, they're streaming for like, I mean, it's their full-time job. So they're streaming for like 8 to 9 hours a day when they do go live. And I'm like, man, that's a lot of Call of Duty. Demetrius, welcome back, man. Not a whole lot. We're just continuing our work here on Elma. Trying to raise some money here so we can put some more buildings down on the farm. See, now that would be super cool. Like some off-road videos, that would be awesome. Because I feel like people that like are into that culture, like the Jeep culture, they would still find those videos interesting just to watch for the entertainment. No Man's Land's a fun map to do it on, that's for sure. It's just, it's a sandbox. So like the first time I ever did a No Man's Land series about a year and a half ago when I originally started trying to upload farming sim content, what I did was I used the easy dev mod, I gave myself money, and then I bought the entire map. So I owned the entire map, but we still started with $0. So I was free to put a farm or a field wherever I wanted on the map, but it was kind of up to me on how we were going to make money in the beginning. We could take loans and all that kind of good stuff. I should have just revamped that series. I was like 14 or 15 episodes into the series. Oh, hey, you got to lower the mower. Got to lower the mower. Married at a Jeep Jamboree, hell yeah. I get it. I ride motorcycles, so I understand what the addiction's like. Absolutely. This field was actually a lot smaller than I thought. I thought this field was a little bit bigger, but it's actually not. All right, our AI worker thinks that they finished their job, so we'll check them out when we're done mowing. No Man's Land series fun. Western Wilds is another great, like again, I know I've talked about it many times. Western Wilds is another great map to do a start from scratch roleplay series on. Oh yeah, the second you turn their back on them. I'm surprised my tractor, like the harvester's not in this pond right here in front of us somehow. They just come tearing through the trees and just splash down right into the middle of the pond with it from 6 fields away. Finish it up with the old John Deere Batwing looking mower here, and done. Done. Matter of fact, oh, detach not allowed while folding. Okay. Absolutely. Yeah, that's what we need to do too, is have like a section in the Discord where you can do post pictures of your rides. All right, we're done with that. We don't need this anymore. Let's go ahead and return that. Oh, my lord. The AI worker is actually kind of done. Okay. Okay. Not bad. I feel like we've been on this canola field for a long time right now. Clean up some of this little piece here. Then we'll go ahead and finish this section of the field up. And then it's time to come over here and pick up some of this straw. I think we're just going to get a forage wagon for that, if I'm being completely honest. Up in the tree. It's insane. Oh man, you ain't disturbing the stream at all. Absolutely. We got more. We got people in the chat more than willing to help you out with that one. Importance of sale points. That's how you're going to make the most amount of money. So sale points work like this. So what we have is, again, you always want to be looking at your price fluctuations for whatever it is that you're looking to sell. So because it's right here at the top of the list, we're going to go ahead and utilize, nope, actually, let's do this one instead. Let's do bread. So bread, right? In order to make bread, we have to have either a wheat field, barley field, oat field, or a sorghum field, because all of those crops produce flour for us. Once we have flour, which means we have to own the grain mill production point. If we own the grain mill and we put our wheat, barley, oat, sorghum in there, we can create flour. Outside, like once we have that done, you're going to get pallets of flour that are going to spawn at the grain mill. Now what we need to do is take our flour to the bakery. And then hopefully, right, we want to own the bakery so that way when we drop our flour off at the bakery, it makes bread. Once the bread spawns, the only thing we can do with bread is sell it. That's it. So let's look at your prices of bread. In some maps, Demetrius, are going to have multiple sell points. Like you might have a grocery store that buys bread, for an example. So you always want to look and see who's buying for the highest price, because that means you're going to make the most amount of money. Then you can always check your price fluctuations. Right now, bread is selling for its lowest price throughout the whole entire year. So it would actually be in interest to make the most money to hold on to bread until January. So sell points are important because they're going to buy your product, like your bread, your cake, your butter, all of these. Like this sells at the bakery, it sells at the diner, it sells at the popcorn factory, cake sells at the diner, bread we just talked about, cheese is another one, cheese sells at the pizzeria. So if you have all the factories in the stuff required to produce cheese, sell points are going to buy it for much more money than just having like selling wheat, as you can see here. So we harvest crops, we turn them into a production point, we have a production made, we take that production to another production and have another product made, and then we sell that final product. The game kind of builds on itself. That was one of the toughest things for me, Demetrius, when I got started playing. That was one of the toughest things for me to understand was, why do I need production points and what do they do for me? And what are sell points and what do I do with sell points? Benefit between forage wagon and baling. Bales you could store at the farm and sell them at a time that you feel is convenient. Also makes, unless you're going to put like straw into a silo system or anything, it makes storage of bales a lot easier. It's kind of one of those things, it's like 6 to 1, half a dozen to the other on what you do with them. All right, whip her around here. We should be almost done. And I think there's still some canola on the other side of the field that we have to clean up as well too. All right, got all that. I'm not worried about dropping all this in straight lines because we have alternative ways to pick. Ooh, we have a lot of canola left over here. We also have a little bit left right here. Got it. Give me a little bit of straw. Thank you. Oh yeah, not a problem, Demetrius. Anytime. Anytime. Little first person action. Yes, yes, I definitely need to do that. My chat bot is not working still. I got to do some troubleshooting on that. One video per day is not bad. I try to shoot I try to shoot for two to three a week. But that's also doing Frankenmuth Farms, No Man's Land, and then I need to get another Beginner's Guide series video up. So I'll say this, I try to do 2 videos a week with a live stream or 2 live streams. All right, that should be as far as the... All right, so the last part is just the delivery for this. Easy enough. Let's jump in our truck. Got stuff everywhere. Got bales all over the place. I got big bag pallets all over the place. I got my tractor sitting in the middle of this field. We got a lot of grass to still windrow and bale up. Whee! Oh, airborne. Oh, boy. Oh, get it under control. Yeah, sometimes the editing process definitely be that way, too. 2 to 3 days. I'll give you this. You're probably doing a much better job editing your videos than I am on mine. That's one thing I slowly want to get better at doing and integrating some change into how my videos are edited. But I know I still have there's a lot that I still need to like pick up and learn about video editing. So you know, I just realized we're not going to be able to fit all this canola in this trailer right now. Nope. How much more do we have left? Probably not even 10,000. 27,000. Yeah, okay. Let's go drop this off, and then we're going to come back, empty out the rest of the combine, and then we're going to forage up this straw here. And then from there, got to think about what we're going to do next. I got to get the straw foraged up, though, before I do anything, because as soon as I turn the contract in, if we don't collect up that straw, we won't be able to collect it up if I turn the contract in. We'll do a little first-person driving with the upside-down steering wheel in the truck here. Anyone in the chat, do you guys play, do you play Farming Sim with the steering wheel at all? Does anybody out there do that? I've been thinking about investing in a steering wheel. I've seen mixed reviews on it, so I'm a little hesitant to pick up a steering wheel. especially given the fact that they're not that cheap. And I don't play any other games that would actually take a steering wheel, unfortunately. How do you like it, WD? Oh, yeah, 64%. 67. Oh, boy. Yeah, we just got to keep going. How about there? 77. 85. 80. Yeah, just do it all. Yep, we're just going to Uh-oh. 93. Oh, that's right. We still have some left in the combine harvester. That's right. The G920, that's the one I've looked into. I think that's the one I've been looking at. Dell, you got it, buddy. You got her, buddy. Ain't nothing but a thing, homie. All right, eventually we need to get ourselves an actual grain trailer. Eventually. I mean, this gets it done for right now, but field 35, that's relatively small too. All right, last bit of canola is going in. Let's take a look here. I don't really think there's anything else contract-wise that we need to be worried about. I would love to have 119,000 liters of butter lying around that I could do this contract with, but not happening. Baling of field 40. Once again, field 40 has appeared. That would be the third time that we have done that contract. I mean, we're not going to do it, at least not in this live stream. Matter of fact, I think that's how we started last live stream. Pretty sure. Is we bailed field 40 again. All right, this should be the last little bit of canola that we have to deliver in order to complete that contract. So as soon as that's done, we can turn that in. That was like, what, $30-ish thousand? So that's going to put us upwards of 70. The straw, we're just going to do a forage wagon for this iteration. Whatever we pull off the field in the forage wagon, we're going to go ahead and sell. At the moment, I don't have a need for it around the farm. If we had a cow pen, I'd absolutely be utilizing it for that, but there we go. Making a little bit of extra money. Making a lot of extra money, actually. 10,000. That's not bad. Not bad. I should have just kept that remaining little bit of canola for myself, but seeing the size of that second grass field that we have, I realize now, dude, what are we doing, people? What are we doing? I feel like you weren't going to turn until you noticed it was me coming. And then you decided that you needed to turn. Dude, that's the important thing, man. You're losing it, man. You're kicking ass, bro. Keep it up, man. That's excellent work, dude. Seriously, that is no easy task, man. Losing weight it's the most difficult thing in the world, man. All right, 31 grand. Oh, we can finally turn that combine harvester into, so we can stop paying a leasing fee on that. Return that. Done. Return the header. Done. Sales page still. Yep, nothing. Shocker. Yeah, those AI workers really appreciate me here in Elma. Really appreciate me. Dude, 28 pounds. I mean, when you average that out, man, it's losing a pound a day. That's, hell yeah. I would say that that's really good. Really good. Forage wagon. That's what we need next. And then also... Yeah, also we got to make some bales, which I have an idea on how we can do that. Where am I going? Forage wagons. That's what I'm going for. Let's see what we have here. Think we're just going to go with... I think we just go with the XL. Bump that working speed up because we don't do anything slow on misled farms, as I always say. Done deal. Yes. Yes, we need to save. Absolutely need to save. Sure can, Derek. Yeah, not only can you plant grapes, but grapes are also now available as a orchard item. Or actually, no, I'm sorry. Greenhouses. Boom, right there, grape orchard. So the difference here is, so if you use the grape greenhouse, this whole thing right here is its own greenhouse. So you can throw that down, do what you need to do with it. You know, you can just use water. You can also use water and seed and fertilizer. You can also use manure, which increases your production each month. The thing with orchards is you can actually draw a line, and you can make these rows as long as you want. If I'm getting into grapes, I tend to use the greenhouse option. But if you want to do like a massive grape field, then you can absolutely do that. And just that last step that I showed you there, you can just draw out long lines of grapes. All right, we're going to test something out real quick. Maybe we're not. We'll test it real fast. I think this has an extended pickup in the front, maybe. Kind of, but not really. Okay. I got a fix for this. Actually, no, I don't. No, I don't. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Oh, where is it, though? That's the thing. I think it's in windrowers. It is. Trailed windrower. Does it have... Yes. Yes, it does. Perfect. Boy, we like to spend money around here. Well, you're just in time, Derek, because they're getting ready to release the premium expansion in middle of November. And that's going to bring with it carrots, red radishes. There's one other crop that they're bringing in, too. So they're actually going to... I'm on the wrong side of this trailer. That's embarrassing. They're actually going to... and there's all new equipment associated with those crops as well, too. Oh, yeah, this is the money setup right here. Money setup. Parsnips, that's what it is. Yeah, red beets and parsnips, that's what it is. Oh, yeah, this be the setup right here. This be the setup right here. Doesn't like the hills, but that's fine. We're gonna survive. What am I doing? Why am I doing this on my grass field? Oh, man. Complete lack of concentration right there. Dang it. Dang it, dang it, dang it. All right, we're going to unload. So that actually means I don't need this. Oh, that was a bonehead move on my part. Yeah, I'm pretty stoked for the premium expansion, Derek. I'm excited to see how it all goes. Oh, I need to put some herbicide on that field. Dang. That thing is littered with weeds. I'm such an idiot. All right, man. We're making some mistakes tonight. We're making some very mindless mistakes. So we turned the contract in without foraging the straw. So now we can't forage straw off this field. It's a bummer. I started by foraging our grass field, which was not what I wanted to forage. Man, we're in a blender right now. Yeah, huge grape fields are painful. Painful. That's why, like, so I did the same thing. I harvested the grapes, and I'm like, never again. And then when I found that there was grape greenhouses that you could throw down, I was like, this is it right here. This is the life I'm going to live for a while. All right, so what we are going to do... I had to stop and think about that for a second. So what we are going to do is we are going to pick up a baler. And you guys already know where we're going with this. Yeah, we going case. Yeah, we going case red. All right. Because this does have a bit of an extended pickup on the front. After I just run it over. I glanced over at the chat because I seen somebody send a message and then just completely ran over my baler. This mountain of grass is going to be a blast. There it goes. Oh, easy. Easy job. Kind of dropped those out of the way. That worked out pretty well for us. Can we get all of this? We got the majorities of it. That'll work. This extended pickup on the front of this is clutch. Yeah, grape and olive harvests are just they're not fun in general. All right, after I get this field baled up right here, I got to run down, let the dog out. I need to refill my water bottle, and then we'll be back up here to bale up this other field. And then we're also going to extend this grass field out. We're going to make this a little bit bigger. We've got a fair amount of bales around the farm right now. I will say that. That looks about maybe 3 or 4 more passes in this field to be done. It'll be nice because we have silage as an option to sell if we get into a pinch and we need some extra money. Other than that, we're actually not doing too bad on money. I mean, we got a lot of our big expenditures are out of the way. The most expensive stuff from here now is going to be additional buildings for our farm and equipment. That's going to be the 2 most important and expensive things that we're going to be spending money on. Do we have enough here to get 1 more bale? I don't think we do. Not a chance. But that's all right. We can leave this full as we get ready to move into the next field. Yeah, potatoes are not fun either. Unless you have a modded harvester. That makes it a lot quicker and easier to harvest those fields. But yeah, they definitely can be a pain as well. All right, chat, give me just a couple seconds, or I should say a couple minutes. I'm going to run downstairs, let the dog out, refill my water bottle. We'll come back up. We have to bale the field that's sitting in front of us still, and then we need to expand on field 39. We need to make that just a little bit bigger. May have to also take some more soil samples just to cover the new areas that we're going to be putting in for field 39. We're going to have to redo our lime and fertilizer on that new section of the field and then also seed it. Once we seed, we'll see where we're at. I'm hoping to get all of that done in this episode, but we'll see. I got to be up a little earlier for work tomorrow, and I got to be in a little early, so we'll see how we're looking on time after we get this next field baled up. All that kind of good stuff. But give me a couple minutes. We'll be right back. All right, so I'm back, and I realized something as I was throwing up the pause screen before I left the room. I've not had game audio on this whole entire stream so far. I'm pretty sure there's been no audio for the game this entire stream. Man, we're on the struggle bus tonight. We are on the struggle bus here tonight. WD updating Farming Sim 22 as we talk. Amen. Happy Monday, Zing. Doc, it was not actually completely unintentional. I thought I had everything all set because I'd like to do the music in the beginning while we're getting into the live stream. And then I have a little mini stream deck that I use to control my volume. And I thought I turned the game volume back on, but I apparently didn't. So there's the sound of the tractor that we've been missing the whole entire stream so far. I sure did, Dell. Matter of fact, I'm glad you mentioned that. We got, let me take care of, we got to post the Discord link in the chat. Let me pull up the Discord link. Yeah, your pup's got some long hair, man. All right, so the chat that I have just pinned that apparently I also see is not working. Is my chat not showing up on the intermission screen? Doesn't look like it is. I'll have to fix that. Just add that to the list. All right, the chat, the link I posted in chat, that's the official Misled Farms Discord server. If you're not joined, feel free to join. Click on the link, drop in. Happy to have you there. What can you find in the Misled Farms Discord server? Well, you can find a lot of help with the game. We got all sorts of different categories available in the Discord. If you're multiplayer looking for group on PC or console, we have that option available. If you got questions about mods, we got a mod section in there you can ask some questions about. Even if there's a mod that you're looking for, you can drop a description of what the mod is, and I am sure somebody will find it and post a link to it in the Discord, or at least tell you what the name of it is. Got a general farmer chat, all sorts of stuff. I almost just pulled an AI worker move and drove my tractor straight into those trees. Would not have been good. Try to get this field done relatively quickly so that way we can get into expanding field 39 and get done what we need to get done over there. Oh, see, I did it. Crash counter. Oh man, I'm just like an AI worker. Zing, I do the same thing. Same thing, especially when I kind of learned what I was doing in the game. I got like, and I learned about like all these mods, and I'm downloading all these new maps. Man, I was going crazy. I'm like, oh, I'll start a farm over here. Now I'm gonna start a farm over here. Then one day I was finally like, man, I need to delete some of these. This is getting a little carried away. I will say we were able to bale these fields relatively quick for not windrowing all of this either. I mean, the extended pickup helps, but it's not like it's a massive pickup on this baler, but certainly does help. It's coming, Del. We're eventually gonna get there. Alex, what's going on? I'm doing pretty good. How about you? I think what we're also going to do too, Del, is like I was mentioning earlier, I think we're going to start eventually have like a multiplayer live stream series. Probably try to get into a thing where we're doing like a multiplayer live stream like once or twice a month. Hell yeah, Alex, you do farming sim on your channel as well? Oh, don't go down the ditch. Don't go down the ditch. Oh, I think it rolled down into the ditch. I'll take it, Del. I'll hire you. I'll hire you on the farm. Oh, man, I feel like an AI worker tonight. I've made some pretty bonehead moves tonight. All right, last little bit of grass here. So I have an idea. It's a bit of a stretch, but I think it could work in the future. Tell you what, 4,093. Let's do this. Let's do this real quick. Oh, request failed. Damn, it's not gonna do it. All right, never mind. Not a big deal. Not a big deal. We can go ahead and turn that in. Let's take a look at the map. I just had a thought. Man, it's hard to turn down free help. Very hard to turn down free help. All right, so I just kind of had a thought. I'm not sure I'm totally sold on it, but it's a thought. What if we combine fields 39 and 36? We cut some trees down through here, right? Like probably cut this tree down, that tree down, all of these trees, combine these two fields, expand field 39 out a little bit, as we've been talking about. If we connect fields 39 and 36, the problem is I do want to, I don't necessarily have to retain a grass field. What's the yield percentages looking like on these fields? 36 we know needs fertilizer. That's fine. We got that. We need to be up here for this. 92%. That is your cornfield. Okay. All right, so I kind of like it. We didn't buy this for 294,000, did we? I don't think we did. I think we bought it for like 20. No, was it 204? I mean, I think we've already turned a profit on the value of this land, but maybe that's what we do. Let me let's get a baler trailer going here. We're just gonna go ahead and lease this one. We're gonna make sure that we turn auto load on, because I'll forget. We're gonna lease. Absolutely. Done. Yeah, I was kind of looking at it down there around the pond, and I'm like, man, actually, it really wouldn't be bad to combine field 40 right over there, field 39 and field 36 all into one field, and just have it kind of wrap around the pond. Now, I feel like that's getting a little carried away, but it is an option. We need to put this plow away. This is completely in our way right now. There we go. That is much better. Drop that right there. Let's actually use the barn that we paid a lot of money for. I mean, I like the idea, to be honest with you. I really do. I think it works. All right, I got to be very careful not to pick up any of our purple bales. This could be extremely dangerous. Just need to get past. Yes. Now get away from the purple bales. Stop running over the bales. All right, here we go. Yeah, it's true. We can do one side peas, one side corn. I think the move right now, until we have enough money to purchase field 40, is going to be definitely combined 39 and 36. Yeah, sunflower oil production would be a good business venture to get into. We are going to find a better place to put our bales, though. Is there a door on the... Nope, that's perfect. This is exactly where these bales are going to go now. All right, they clear the barn. That's good. Let's unload bales, slide those over to there. We'll put them as close to the barn as we can, lower them down, and unload. Then while we're thinking about it, let's just go ahead and get this load of bales. Can I squeeze between our truck and these bales? Maybe, 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 maybe. We'll just move the truck out of our way a little bit. No big deal. Don't fall over. Oh, thank God. There's no difference. Just for funs. Just for fun. Yeah, the all-in-one factory. So I put that down on the Bucks County series that I'm doing. We might end up putting that down here as well too. Oh, pick it up. Dang it. All right, 3 more bales to go, and we will get these dropped off behind the barn. No bales down in the ditch. That's good. Perfect. All the bales are picked up. I think because this is an incomplete stack of bales, what we'll do is we'll set this on this side of the barn until we eventually have more bales. That way we can just do full stacks on the back side of the barn. Alright, done with that trailer. Looking good. Pretty good collection of bales so far. Decent chunk of change as far as silage is concerned there. Well, it's really hard to see where you're going in this barn with these rafters that they got in here. All right, last thing we're gonna do is start our expansion of this grass field. I feel like we're gonna start about right here. Let's go ahead and drop this down. Allow create fields. Here we go. And I think we just kind of cruise around this way a little bit. We'll get straightened out. And we'll go to about right there. And we'll do the same thing. We'll come down to about right there. Make sure we get lined up, drop this down, and let's do it. This should connect this right to there. If you do a multiplayer server, I won't help you with grapes or olives. Well, fine. That's all we were going to do on that farm was grapes and olives because you love doing them so much, though. Man, what are those plants? What's going on here? What in the world? I hope those go away when we seed this field. I think I know why. I think I know why. Okay, good. I figured they probably would. Sometimes... See, Oh, maybe not with these. So sometimes what they do is they, like, you actually have to go under the map sometimes to delete certain objects. Like, there's certain trees that you can't just use the delete objects option with the easy dev mod. And there's a way that you can actually, like, pop underneath the map, and then you can delete those trees that you've otherwise not been able to. So I figured initially I thought maybe those were similar to that. But then I remember there is a small plot of land on No Man's Land that is like a withered grape field. And when you plow it up, it doesn't get rid of absolutely everything. But then when you seed the field, it goes away. So to Doc's point, as soon as we run over those with a seeder, they will disappear for us. There's a mod called the player action camera or something like that. I don't have that one installed, but DJ Goham uses it quite a bit to delete trees that he's otherwise having a hard time deleting. That's a pretty nice addition to this field, I must admit. I do think, though, what we are missing is going to be the soil sample for that field, to be completely fair. Yep, missing soil samples for it. All right, so we know we got to take soil samples for that. We might as well just do that now, because if I don't do it now, I'll forget to do it, and then I'll be bummed. So let's just go ahead. We don't need anything super crazy. The 32.5 is going to be more than enough to get this done. And I love this case tractor, but I gotta say I really miss having a front 3-point attach. So we might also need to start looking for a tractor again that has 3-point attach in the front. Took way more soil samples than I really needed to right there. Soil samples have been taken. Take a look at that. Loam, perfect. Perfect. Environmental scores going way up from where we first started. Nitrogen, that's because of field 36. We got to fix that up. That'll be fine. We're at the re-lime, field 39, refertilize. Actually, yes and no. Look at that little area right there. Well, that's the first time I'm seeing blue. Woo! That's crazy. Nitrogen levels, not looking too bad. Some areas there. We'll get them all fixed up, though. So the plan for the future here, clean these trees out, combine these two fields. Field 40, if we just take a look here, $372,000. We're a ways off from being able to afford field 40. This over here all gets roped into one, and it's $292,000. I'd like to really kind of buy out this area. I think that's what we're going to obviously continue working for, is being able to buy out this area here. Blue just means that the pH balances for that specific area of the soil are very, very high. As soon as we spread lime down for that soil type, it'll reset itself a little bit better than what it currently is. Matter of fact, real quick, let's go ahead and knock it out. Let's get it taken care of. We do it now. Yeah, I think I'm going to use this one. We'll throw the extension on there so we get 14,000 liters. Of course, we bump it up. We'll do the 6-meter extension. Lease that. Yes, we still have lime and fertilizer over here, so that's good. Get rid of that. Don't need that anymore. And we'll start filling up on lime. We may not even need to lime field 36. We might just have to lime this new part of this field that we just plowed in. But nonetheless, we're still gonna fill this all the way up. Yeah, we'll just go with 4,000. That should work for right now. Should be plenty to get this little piece of the field done. Because this area here doesn't, yeah, target values are reached. So we don't need to worry about this part of the field. Just this new part. Now watch, Del, that blue is going to disappear here shortly. Oh, it's not? Oh, wow. That's weird. Dang. All right. Maybe that's not part of the pH balance. Let's double check it real quick. Let's see if it's actually part of the pH balance. To me, it seems like it is. It is. Yeah, it's super high. Super high. All right, so if field 39 did not need lime, then my assumption is, like I mentioned before, field 36 does not need it either. But we're gonna double check just in case. Oh, it does need it. Wow. Oh, that's right. It's because we harvested this field after we limed it, so yeah. Thankfully, though, we're not going to use much lime. And this is good for our environmental score as well, too. Mod where you can make a worker compact a bunker silo for you. Now, I'll talk about another task that I don't enjoy doing. It's that. I would happily hire an AI worker to do that for me as well. All right, looking good. Let's go trade the lime out for some fertilizer. Let's fertilize both this new section of the field and field 39. At which point, those fields are ready to rock for another harvest. And for us to get them extended out. Oh, they get stuck. That's a shocker. AI workers getting stuck. There we go. Boom, good to go. Oh, that was for wheat. Whoops. Nitrogen reference value. Should have been for grass. Whoops. Well, I mean, we slightly over-fertilized for grass, but that's going to be okay. That's fine. It didn't recognize that section of the field because nothing is planted there. So it automatically defaulted to nitrogen values for wheat. Yeah, sometimes, man, I got a pretty dry and dark sense of humor. I've been in the military for 15 years, so I owe a lot of my humor to my time in the military so far to this point. But it's good, man. I'm glad you're laughing. Glad you're enjoying everything, smiling, hanging out for the stream. Happy to have you here, man. Oh, of course I missed that small little spot. Army. Hell yeah, Doc. Hell yeah. All right, so with all of that done, we extended field 39, lime, fertilizer, all the environmental. Wow, that spawned way over there. All right. That is all done, set, over with. We can turn that in. Don't need that anymore for right now. For the time being, we don't need that anymore. All right, so we're looking pretty good. Next live stream, I think what we're going to do is we're going to connect fields 39, 36. Hopefully make a little bit more money, and then we need to take a look at possibly buying additional land. I just don't know. I don't know yet where that land is going to be. I would like to, I think as far to the right that I would like to expand would probably be to right here. Or, hear me out, we make a half mil, an easy half mil, and we move farms again. We keep the fields that we have down here. We just move our farmhouse over to here and gain some of these fields as well too. Tank mechanic, hell yeah, bro. But if we stay here, then as far as we're going to go is over here. Definitely would like to get field 29. Big field. Potential for the yield is not too bad. It's hovering right about 100%. Big one, though, is field 36 and this area here. Definitely need to work on getting all those. But as mentioned, we are definitely going to connect these two fields. Once we've done that, there's a high probability that we're also going to connect here and have field 40 come down, wrap all the way around, and end over here. So we would literally have field 40 going up, over, down, come down this way, and then also be all this, and this would just be one massive field, which would kind of force our hand at that point. We would have to really look at seriously acquiring this plot over here as well, too, if that were the case, because then this would all be one field. Or, yeah, I don't know. Oh, right on, WD. That's nice, man. That's not a bad transition. Not a bad transition at all. All right, so speaking of the next stream, let's talk about what the stream schedule is going to look like here. So busy week for me at work this week, so I got to go in early tomorrow. Got some stuff I got to take care of. Dell. Hey, man. Don't ever struggle in silence, bro. Everyone around here is here for you. So I'm glad the streams help. I'm glad the content helps. Definitely don't struggle in silence, man. Definitely don't struggle in silence. So busy week this week. Work is ramping up a little bit. So got to go in early tomorrow. And then I got to work late Wednesday night. I got to work late Thursday night. And then I also have to work a little bit this coming Saturday for the weekend. But with that, I'm thinking Saturday is going to be the next live stream. As always, double check the community page on the YouTube channel. If you're not subscribed and you're here checking out the live stream and you've enjoyed the live stream, consider subscribing to the channel. It's absolutely free. We love the support. Love to have you around for future live streams. Drop some comments on all the videos. Let me know what you're thinking about all the content that's on the channel. I do my best to try to respond to all of... Yo, Dell, good call. Good call. Yes, we will. I do my best to try to respond to everyone's comments as quickly as I can. Saturday, if we live stream, we're gonna push for a bit of a longer live stream. We normally average anywhere from 2.5 hours to about 3 hours, so we're gonna probably look to maybe try. Don't hold me to it just yet, but we're gonna do our best to try to bang out like a 5 to 6 hour stream on Saturday evening. I'll post more details not only on the YouTube page but also in the Discord server. If you're not a member of the Misled Farms Discord server, check out the link pinned to the top of the chat. That is the link to the server. We'd love to have you there to discuss everything Farming Simulator. Whether you're a new player, veteran player, there's something in that server for you. And if you have suggestions on how to improve the server, absolutely drop them in the suggestion box section of the Discord, and we'll take a look at what we can do to get that stuff added in. All right, as mentioned earlier and reminded by Dell, we need to go check out, let me double check the name, Black River. So let's do that. Sober Don. Man, I appreciate you dropping in to say, hey, I'm going to apologize, man. You're catching the tail end of the stream, but nonetheless, super stoked to have you here, man. I appreciate you dropping in, popping in the chat, saying what's up. All right, so we need to check out maps because I'm pretty sure I do not have this map. So Dark Forest, let me go ahead and try to find it here. American Falls. I should really reinstall American Falls just in case. What was the latest update? Sorry, but new save is needed. Doesn't affect us. Vehicle shop extended. Thank the Lord. Trees and objects deleted. Custom plowing texture. Ooh, that's cool. Custom plowing texture. That's nice. Farmhouse can now be sold. All that kind of good stuff. Yeah, let's go ahead. We're gonna install American Farms. Or American Falls, I'm sorry. All right, Dark Forest. Let's see what we can do to find this real quick. I probably should just search, huh? It'd be a lot easier if I probably just searched it. Dark Forest, the next chapter. All right, let's install this one as well. Look at that map. Oh man, that's crazy. That is insane. That is insane. I like it. It looks like a nice, I mean, obviously it's all forestry, but it looks like a nice setting. Let's go, let's see where we're at. American Falls is still downloading. All right, as soon as Dark Forest, the next chapter is downloaded, we'll check that one out. What was the other map? WD, I think you were talking about it. I'm scrolling back up through the chat here. I gotta try to find it. Black River. Black River. There we go. All right, Dark Forest is installing, so we'll be able to check that one out here shortly. Nope, I just want to go right there. Perfect. Oh, it was Dark Forest. And then we have Black River. Oh. Oh, get out of here. Yo, that's sick, man. A quarry? That's awesome. I love the look of this map. That is awesome. Definitely installing that. All right, so Black River is installing. Let's go check out while that installs. Let's we'll come all the way over to here. Let's do a new farmer. Dark Forest, the next chapter. All right, let's while Black River finishes installing, let's just check out what a new farmer start on this map here looks like. Just for the giggles, let's check it out. Oh man, yeah. Alright, what all do we have? You know, I want to say, now that I see these class pieces of equipment, I want to say I did a start on this map at one point. It was a long, I don't know how long the map's been out. I promise. I think this is the same map that I tried to do it on. I remember jumping in this bad boy right here and just kind of wiggle with it a little bit. Wiggle. Yeah, this is insane. There's like... Holy good lord. So here's what I kind of like. I'll say this. This would be one of these instances where you can start on this map and plan out where you want to go. And so now you got to cut trees down just to build roads, right? And then eventually, so let's just say for an example, we cut trees down to go out this direction. And then we cut trees down to go out this direction. And then we build like a little city over here. Which would mean that we'd have to clear out all of these trees, right, to fit this city in along this river. Furthermore, you branch out and you clear out areas and you put fields down. I got it. I'm kind of getting... Okay, I'm getting some thoughts here. Yeah, I'm getting some thoughts on this. That's intriguing. I kind of like the sounds of that. This stuff is so cool. Stuff is so cool. Drive up. Turn around. Cut that bad boy. maybe. Got it. Got it. Got him. Pull it on out. Come on out here. Cut. Oh yeah, this could be a lot of fun. This could be a lot of fun. Uh-huh. Yep. All right, got me some ideas. I got me some ideas on this one. Got me some ideas. All right, so is what we see what we own? Yeah, for the most part, it's what we own. Okay. Yeah, I think we might be onto something with this. I think we might be onto something with this. That would be fun. All right. Let's go the other map now that we have. Do a new farmer start, and we are looking for... Oh, did I pass it? Elm Creek, Hoyt, Berleron, Erlengrot, Alma, American Falls, Bucks County, Calmsden, Carpathian, Dark Forest, East Vineland. Hello? Is this still downloading? It is still downloading. Never mind. I kind of feel like East Vineland. I don't play on East Vineland enough. I think we're gonna uninstall. East Vineland's cool, but yeah, we're gonna uninstall. All right, is that one done? It's done. Let's go check it out. Black River, there it is. I'm super stoked to see what this map looks like. Super excited to see what this looks like. I mean, that picture alone right there is like an awesome thumbnail. All right, loading in, here we go. Oh, I like the truck already. I like the truck already. You know, is all of this mine? No. That is such a bummer. This map is gorgeous. This is awesome. This is awesome. We need some flight state, and we need some run multiplier. Wow. Oh, get out of here. They have a dock. I mean, what's the thoughts of just... Yo, let me borrow this boat. Let me borrow this boat. Yo, bro, is that your boat? I want that boat. This city over here is really nice looking. I like that. These fields are just... Man, these fields are ideal. It looks like the grain mill. Carpentry. Oh, this is... Man. Oh, there's the grain mill right there. Oh, no, that's actually the train. All right. All right. Sick. Oh, yeah. Is this the farm? This looks like the farm. This looks like the farm. I've not seen the fish farm. All right, let me in. Let me in. All right, we have a cedar. No, cultivator. No, that's a cedar. Yeah. Is it not? Yeah, that's a cedar. We have the roller, sprayer, baler. This looks like a bale shredder. Yep. Tanker. Got some liquids. We got an old Valtra in here. We got a windrower, our mowers, animal transport trailer, it looks like. Got us a subsoiler, cultivator, spreader. We got this thing. Wiggle with it. Wiggle with it. Oh yeah. Yeah, let's just go ahead and pick some of that up. Just to pick it up. Oh yeah. Put your hands up in the air. For no reason other than it's just fun, we're just gonna do this real quick. Alright, let's dump that in. Let's lower that down. And then let's back up. Perfect. Perfect. I like it. That's ideal right there. That's exactly how I want that to be. Oh man, we got some auger systems. We got some liquid fertilizer tanks, lime tanks. We got a grass dryer here in the back. Wow. Yeah, you start with a lot on this map. Combine with the header and the header trailer. Yeah, that's sick, man. There's already 6,500 liters of wheat in there. That's cool. Looks like we got a cow barn over there. Yeah, that is crazy. This map is amazing. Look at all this stuff. So we start with it looks like it's a Valtra farm. Yep. Valtra, a New Holland T7. That's actually a solid starting tractor. 273. Cultivator, subsoiler, seeder, roller, sprayer. We've seen all that. Our truck is still at the gas station. We have a grain trailer, harvester, the wheel loader we've already messed with. Got some front loading tools, weights, the mowers, the butterfly mowers. Yeah, this is awesome. This is so cool. Oh, we have bees. Look at this. What? What? They spawned any honey? Yeah, they are. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I feel like this is going to be a series on the channel soon. Oh, yeah, it's a solid start. It's a solid start. Yeah, we're going to drive this. We're going to drive this auger around real quick. Yeah, very solid starting. I mean, your grain trailer's already full. They set you up too. Look at the animation up at the top. Oh, that is sick. Yeah, it's awesome. All the silos are full. Platinum Edition has a fish farm. I think it's underneath animals and construction. Nice. Yeah, let's go take a look at the silos and see what we have. That should continue tipping. Oh, no, it stops. All right, that's fine, though. Matter of fact, I think what we can do... Matter of fact, no, I got a better idea. We can go here. So we have solid fertilizer, liquid. We have some slurry, which tells me that we start with cows then. We sure do. We have a ton of wheat. We have 47,000 liters of wheat so far. 10,000 liters of herbicide. That's, oh man. Yeah, this is a solid start. And this doesn't even include the wheat that's still in the combine harvester either. Do we have any stuff in? That's empty. There's liquid fertilizer, solid, and this should be seeds. Yep. Yeah, big fan. Big fan of this map. I just love the way the map looks. And I know they say is huh. Oh, do we own this? That's pretty slick. That's pretty slick if we own this. Can't imagine that we do, since how all of our stuff is over here. So starting field wise, you get field 1 and field 3, and it looks like you also get this field here. So for me, right, if I'm starting on this map, if I'm being completely honest, I'm combining these fields all together. There's no point in having these fields separated, especially if they're all going to hold the same crop. Plow them together. Increase your yield. Wheat field. Wheat field. Wheat field. Plow them together. What do we got here? Canola field. Soybeans. All right, not bad. We got a lot of weeds over here. This looks like a cotton field. Yep. And the thing with this map too is, like, I know it says it's like a European map, but truthfully, this does not feel like a European map to me. It's gorgeous. It's not necessarily a bad thing. Like, that whole setup right there is just, that's awesome. That is epic. Yeah, all these fields are just like the perfect size. That's sweet. That is sweet. Biogas. It's nice. That's a big wheat field there. Big canola field. I think that canola field is probably the biggest field on the whole map. Let's fly through the power lines real quick. No big deal there. Yeah, it's really nice. Del, I'm going to check them out, man. I'm going to watch some of your videos tonight before I go to bed. Yeah, sick map. Sick map. All right, I'm going to leave you guys with a knowledge nugget for the night. I'm going to show you guys something real quick, and then that's where we're going to leave it off for tonight. Saturday, big stream. Big stream Saturday. Going to be at least be 5 to 6 hours. Going at least 5 to 6 hours. All right, let's find. Some of you may already know about this, but I'm gonna show you guys regardless. We'll load up No Man's Land. And it'll just be easier if I turn flight state on. We'll get there faster. Okay. So if you've never seen No Man's Land before, which I'm sure the majority of all of you in the chat probably have. So this is No Man's Land. This is it. This is all you get. There's one small field that you can start with over here. It's nothing super impressive, but it's a field nonetheless. You start with a little bit of equipment. You have a silo, which actually is not a bad silo. I think it holds like 800,000 liters or something like that. You have a little open hay barn here, or bale barn. You have a vehicle workshop, which is actually very convenient for being No Man's Land. Like I said, equipment. Yeah, little rundown on the equipment that you start with here on this map. Let me go ahead and turn some of this stuff off real quick. So an old Rostelmash combine harvester, a little half pipe trailer here, a older Massey Ferguson, nope, Steyr, I'm sorry, an older Steyr tractor, planter, or your seeder's seen better days. Your cultivator has seen better days. Your plow is, yep, served its purpose. Your house is nothing special, but so you have a video game cartridge option here, and if you hit left thumbstick for me, left thumbstick button, it says no game cartridges available. So when I first found this, I'm like, man, that's a pretty weird thing to have inside the house. And just for the, like, and because you can interact with it, piqued my curiosity even more. So what I found was, let's get back up to the shop. At one point in time, I was up here at the shop and I'm like, man, that's a pretty convenient location for a ladder. And you can climb said ladder. You just kind of hit your jump button a few times and you'll get right up there. There's a rubber mallet up here for whatever reason. And so I'm like looking around, I'm like, man, there's really not that much up here. So then I thought, like, man, it'd be really cool to jump up on these and then jump up here. And I'm like, well, what in the world are all of these? These look like game cartridges. So there are, I believe there's 20 of them. So here's what happens when you collect all of these game cartridges. Not only do you find a collectible, and it tells you that there's 19 more to go, check out our bank account balance. Each collectible is worth $50,000. So there's 20 of them at $50,000. Quick math, that's $1 million in collectibles. Should be 2 more. Oh, yep, 2 more. Oh, actually more than that. Boom, there's the end. So pretty cool. And now if we go back to our farm, I'm pretty sure you can, there's all of your game cartridges on the table. And now when you interact with this, you have the option to change the cartridge and have a game displayed on your TV when you walk into the house. Ooh, hey, a little golf. I'm an avid golfer. I would enjoy that. Oh, what was that one that just said outside your farm? Ah, that's pretty cool. Yeah, so you can cycle through all those. You can't really do anything else with it, but you can at least change what's on the display screen there on No Man's Land. Yeah, fun map to do everything on. Really enjoy it, especially the sandbox mentality of it, where you can just, you're free to create whatever. Like what I did the one time was, like I said, back when I was first trying to make some farming sim content, I went through and I bought the entire map, and you can do so with the Easy Dev mod. You can just set your money to, I mean, however much money you really want. So there's $999,999,999. And then you can just go through and you can buy all the land. You can, you know, if you want to start with specific equipment, you can go ahead and set your gameplay up. And then when you're all ready to go, you can just go ahead and set your money back to 0. And there you go. So then you'll own maybe a couple pieces of equipment, but you'll also own the entire map. So you can just go around and start putting fields in wherever you feel that you want to put fields in. You can put productions down wherever you want. You can put roads down, sell points down, so on and so forth. And that was kind of how I approached doing the No Man's Land series the first time around. Was we owned all the parcels of land, but we started with $0 in the bank and minimal equipment. And we had to build out from there. Yeah, I'm a big fan of No Man's Land. I really enjoy the map. Really, really enjoy the map. It's very fun to get super creative on it. All right, y'all, we have reached the end of tonight's live stream. Once again, I greatly appreciate everybody that's come out. Stay tuned. Stay plugged into the channel. I'll post some live stream updates in there Again, I'll also post live stream updates in the Discord server as well. Next live stream is going to be Saturday. I'll post the time. I'm thinking we're probably going to get started around like maybe 4:30, 5 o'clock. And we'll stream for probably anywhere from 5 to 6 hours. We'll mess around on Elma a little bit more. We still have some work to do on Elma, Missouri. Who knows? Maybe we'll even throw in a different map at some point. Maybe we'll start a forestry map. And those of you that are familiar with doing forestry can help me out, because I'm definitely going to need some assistance with that. But yeah, that forestry map that we looked at tonight was pretty sick. Pretty sick. Lately, the support on the channel, again, it's been through the roof. You guys are absolutely slaying it out there. Really appreciate you guys dropping by, supporting the live stream, supporting the channel. We're doing really good things, and none of that's possible without you guys, the viewers. So it means a lot to me that you guys are consistently tuning in to the episodes, the live stream, the interaction in the chat, everything. Those of you that are joining the Discord server, those of you that are thinking about joining it, and if you're not currently subbed to the channel, sub to the channel. We live stream, we post content, we have a great time. Doc, you guys have a good night. WD, Dell, everyone. Let's see who else we have out there tonight. WD, Sober Don, if you're still there, have a great night tonight. Doc, Dell, Derek, have a great night. Alex, you have a great night. Zing, have a good night. Demetrius, if you're still in the chat, you have a good night as well. All right, Doc, will do. Man, I'll hit you up in the Discord for sure. Good luck on the Twitch stream tonight, Doc. Hope you enjoy it. Everyone else out there with that, we're going to catch you in the next one. Saturday, going to be a big one.